Weekly Wheaties 2324. Calendars, security, updates, jury duty. Color code your calendar for simple and effective productivity. Do you live and die by your calendar? If not, there are arguments you should, at least for work. Then the question becomes, what do I put on my calendar? How much is too much? What if things are flexible? There are a ton of methods you could follow with a simple search. The method I'll share is a mix from a few variations I've seen, and I encourage you to take it and modify it for your work processes. Regardless of the type of calendar you use, in this case I'm strictly talking about digital calendars, Apple, Google, Outlook, and it includes 6 categories with each having their own color. Those are red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. The first category is red and labeled To Do. This is for the most important tasks you have and are agnostic from where they come from, the project they are associated with, or if they involve others. These tasks need to be completed as soon as possible or have a definite date to be completed by. This should not include full projects, but may include tasks and subtasks of a much larger project. The second category is orange and labeled Working. Based on how you work, this could be just for personal working blocks or small team working blocks or meetings. These are times you are diligently working on your projects, being creative and solving problems. However, these times are not always marked on your calendar because this type of work is probably what you do in between all of your other calendar items. That's okay, but it's also good practice to set this time aside too. The third category is yellow and labeled Internal. This is for all of your organization's meetings. Depending on what you define in your working category, this category could also include your small team working blocks if they weren't included. Any meeting or internal work-related item would fall in this category. The fourth category is green and labeled External. This includes all business meetings with clients or customers outside of your organization. Typically, this would include off-site location meetings as well, but it doesn't have to. The fifth category is blue and labeled Personal. This includes anything outside of work with family and friends, but can also include personal work items too, social meetings and lunch, for example. Personal also encompasses doctor visits, vacations, and items simply labeled personal you may not want to share if others see your calendar. The sixth and last category is purple and labeled Professional Development. This includes personal development as well, but encompasses anything training and development related to learn a new skill, work related or not. Whether that's attending a conference, a one-day training course, a 1-hour webinar, or a full semester college class. If you are growing and learning something new, it's professional development. As mentioned, these categories and colors can be changed according to your workflow, but it is important to have somewhat of a flow and understanding of how things look. In the past, I've used many other processes, and I always come back to simpler is better. The ultimate goal is to have a quick way to glance at your calendar and have an idea of what your day or week looks like. You'll know if you can expect a bunch of meetings, have information overload, or need to schedule some walks to break up your intense working sessions. In case you missed it, 4 quick takes. If you have an Apple device, a security flaw was found in newer iPhones, iPads, Macs, and watches. Make sure to update any of these devices to include important security patches. Read more at 9to5Mac. Multiple agencies across the U.S. using a software called MoveIt were subject to a data breach exposing personal information of millions of Americans. In Louisiana, the OMV was one of these organizations. If you have a Louisiana driver's license, ID, or car registration, you should take immediate steps to safeguard your identity. Review the list of steps on nextsteps.la.gov. Rivian joins Ford and Chevrolet and adopts the Tesla North American charging standard for all vehicles starting in spring 2024. Who will be next? Read more at Ars Technica. Dropbox released a new AI-powered universal search tool called Dropbox Dash that connects with the work tools you use every day. This includes most of the Google and Microsoft suites, Notion, Slack, Spotify, and much more. You can also create stacks to save documents, links, folders, and more in one area from many of the tools listed, as well as search all of these files with the new Dropbox AI. Check it out at Dropbox. Pick of the week, Jury Duty. If you're looking for a new TV show to binge, check out Jury Duty. A friend suggested this, and it will have you wanting to finish it before the weekend is here. And I'm not talking about the 1995 comedy with Pauly Shore. This is a reality-style documentary that follows a jury duty. Except there's a twist. Everyone involved is an actor for this fake case, except for one person. The payoff on the last episode is completely worth it too. There are adult themes and language, so watch at your own risk. Watch for free on Amazon Prime. Weekly Wheaties is a reader-supported publication. To receive new posts and support my work, consider becoming a free or paid subscriber. Links for the above-mentioned items are available at weeklywheaties.com.